Good morning, Coyotes. Welcome back to another episode of Coyote Bites. My name is Sebastian Sandoval.
And my name is Aiden Rubacava.
Today we're going to be looking at the world language options here at Castaic, as well as looking at a PSA on safe driving.
So get ready, because Good Morning Castaic starts right now.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Here at Castaic, there are two great languages being offered to students, those being Spanish and ASL. These languages are open for any students who wish to further their interest in learning a new language. We talked to Senora Suarez, the Spanish teacher and department chair, about these classes.
It's really important to look at a language in a way that you enjoy learning. For example, if you like math, believe it or not, language can actually be very mathematical. Grammar rules, structures, etc. If you like to write or be creative, then you can use the language to just express yourself and do the kinds of things that you like to do, but in a new language. Plus, we try to have, fun things that we do. I know in my classroom, I incorporate a lot of music, a lot of games and activities and whatnot. So I would say to try to relax, enjoy the process, and keep communicating with your teacher.
As my students leave American Sign Language, my goal and hope is that they learn to become inclusive and accepting of all people, whether that's blind people, deaf people, people with different abilities. The goal is that they come out of this class learning to be more accepting of others. Deaf people, although they can't hear, they are capable of so much, and I hope that as my students leave this class, they learn their strengths and abilities.
Every day, students who take these classes are able to feel confident in their learning, thanks to the teachers and students who want to help them along the way. We talked to some students from the Spanish and ASL classes about their learning.
One thing that the class has taught me is that it's given me more opportunities to communicate with people. So beforehand, when I didn't know ASL, I wasn't able to really communicate with deaf people. But even a couple weeks ago, I had my first conversation with a deaf person, and I was actually able to understand what she was signing and have a conversation with her instead of just kind of standing there and not knowing what's going on. So I think it's been helpful in that it's opened up more opportunities for me to be able to communicate with other human beings.
One thing I've learned from Spanish class is how to communicate at least at a basic level with someone from another language. Spanish is a language very commonly used in our day-to-day life that we'll hear around when we're out and about in the real world, and so it's nice to be able to speak to someone in a different language, have a basic understanding with them.
At the end of every school year, students are able to communicate effectively by not just one, but two languages and share their knowledge with others. Reporting for Good Morning Castaic, I'm Sebastian Sandoval.
Speed. Adrenaline. Wind. Speed kills.
What's up, Coyotes? My name is Ben Cash, and I'm here to tell you this week's schedule for Castaic Sports for the 24th through the 28th. It's a pretty packed week, so let's get into it. Baseball has 6 games this week, all against West Ranch. Varsity plays at home tomorrow at 3:30, and at West Ranch on Thursday at 3:30. JV plays at West Ranch tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and at home on Thursday at 4 o'clock. And Frosh plays at the Hart Complex at 4 o'clock today, and at home on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Softball has 2 games this week. Tomorrow they play Saugus, and on Thursday they play West Ranch, both at 3:15 at their schools. Track and field has 1 meet this week, and it's the finals round at COC on 2 o'clock Friday. Swim team has 3 meets this week. The dive finals today at 1:30, the swim prelims tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and the swim finals on Thursday at 3 o'clock. Boys lacrosse has 2 games this week. Today they play Calabasas here at Castaic, varsity at 4 o'clock and JV at 6 o'clock. On Wednesday, they play West Ranch at their school, varsity at 3 o'clock, and JV at 5 o'clock. Boys golf has 2 matches this week. Tomorrow at the Sand Canyon Golf Course at 12, and on Wednesday at the Vista Valencia Golf Course at 1. Finally, boys tennis has 2 games this week, both at the Paseo Club in Valencia. The prelims tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and the finals on Wednesday also at 11. That's all the games for this week. With the spring season coming to a close soon, anything could happen in these games. Good luck to all of our players representing Castaic.
On April 13th, track and field was able to celebrate their first ever senior night and remember a few of the seniors' most passionate moments.
So this senior night, it's been pretty small, but it's really just about coming together as a team and recognizing the seniors who've been here. Some of them have been here all 4 years, some of them this is their first year. But just recognizing them because the seniors here have really paved the way for the future generations of this team. And so yeah, that's just what we're here to do. We're just commemorating and remembering the seniors, because pretty soon we're going to be gone.
It's been really amazing to see how our kids have grown. When we started this program, there was barely anybody out here. To see where they are today, it was very satisfying.
My experience in track has kind of been on and off. Obviously, running isn't the most exciting thing. The workouts are really painful, but the team makes it so much better. We have a family kind of bond, and that just makes everything more fun.
I would say the one thing I would tell future students or maybe looking to go to track, I say do it. Honestly, it's going to be challenging, but that's the main part about this sport. You have to stay consistent. I promise you, if you will stay consistent, you will get better at the sport.
Well, seniors, you guys know that I love you, even though sometimes you drive me insane. It's been a pleasure meeting you guys when you were very little and young, to seeing how you've grown up now. You're going to be successful in life. I'm sure of that. Love you guys.
Our seniors have given it their all this season, and we can't wait to see what their future holds. Reporting for Good Morning Castaic, my name's Grace Kelly.
Well, that wraps up an episode of Coyote Bites.
Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Good Morning Castaic, and make sure to listen to our podcast, Coyote Call, on Spotify. That's all we have for you, Coyotes.
Bye.
Bye.